Now more than ever, Lowe's knows you don't just want a low price, you want the lowest price. And with our lowest price guarantee, you can count on us for competitive prices on all your home improvement projects. If you find a qualifying lower price somewhere else on the same item, we'll match it. Lowe's, we help, you save. Price match applies the same item. Current price at qualifying retailers. Exclusions and terms apply. Learn how we'll match price at lowes.com/lowest price guarantee.
With Kevin's Natural Foods, you're just 5 minutes from feeling like clean, protein-packed meals that taste as good as they make you feel. Get that clean eating feeling with Kevin's Natural Foods in the refrigerated aisle.
Ready to make a real impact every day? Join the Active Day Home Care team and help clients maintain their independence in the comfort of their own homes. Make a difference in someone's life as you provide essential daily assistance and protect their health and happiness. Earn up to $20 an hour and enjoy additional perks like optional daily pay, 401k, paid time off, ongoing educational training, and more. Join a team that values care, compassion, and your professional growth. Visit ActiveDay.com to apply.
With the new iPhone SE for less than $100 at Metro, you rule. It's the most affordable iPhone on the #1 brand in prepaid. So whether you're studying online or FaceTiming.
Hey, Mom.
Hi, dear. The iPhone SE has all you need. Switch to Metro and get the iPhone SE for $99.99 after rebate redemption and 6 months of service with AutoPay. Metro by T-Mobile. Rule your day. Limit 1 per account/household. Requires port and ID validation. Not valid for numbers currently on the T-Mobile network or active on Metro in past 90 days. Restrictions apply. See store for details.
Okay, so work's done and you're craving something spicy and salty. I know. What I do is snack on Blue Diamond wasabi and soy sauce flavored almonds. They're so good, and almonds are a superfood. Don't deny your cravings. Eat them. Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.
You can watch Man City versus Liverpool on Now TV for just €10. So what's stopping you? Going shopping again? You're already on first-name basis with the sales assistant. A family party? Your Aunt Mary has seen you 4 times this week already. This is a cracking fixture. Don't let anything get in your way. To treat yourself to a Now TV Sky Sports Day Pass and watch the games that matter to you for just €10, search Now TV Football today. Content streamed by internet. Full terms at nowtv.com.
Now she's looking at me. Keep talking. Now she's trying to ice you. Let's start walking over to the dance floor. It's her fault, but what can she do? Tell me, baby, yeah. Girl, if you're ready,
I'm ready.
We can get it on.
We can get it on.
I know where I went wrong.
She's where you went wrong.
You is where I belong.
Belong.
Find the words to say. Gotta get
away from a love that kills me every day. Gladly say to you, girl, it's alright. Let's go somewhere and get it on tonight. Get it on. Let's go somewhere, but you look good tonight. You look so good.
It's one-on-one
tonight. Tonight. Girl, if it's alright, let's go somewhere and get it on tonight. That was the jam. He left that corny ass song and came back with some smooth grooves.
He did. Welcome back to the Blackest Show About Nothing. It's Jaden XD.
Yeah, I still love it. What up? You're gang. Squad.
Yeah. What it is, ho? What's up? Can a nigga get M?
Them guts.
Anywho, it's been a week. Well, Monday since you last heard from us.
Yes.
Yeah.
You have warranted a response, friend, with that fuck ass 2 chapters.
Sometimes I just sit and I write, and whatever the contents of my dark, icy black heart.
You need an exorcism, for sure.
Listen, it wasn't that dark. I mean, niggas commit suicide and have their husbands get cheated on with their fathers every day.
Only on episodes like this one.
Yeah.
Today we're doing 6 brown chicks.
Yeah. But still, that shit happens, bruh.
Does it?
I mean, sure, why not? Okay. But how was your week?
My week, man, I am in overdrive. I don't know what to do with myself. I literally just keep going and going and going. But it was Mother's Day.
Yeah.
And I was treated to a special day. Tristan told me be ready by 12:30. We left. He took me to get a facial, a pedicure, and a manicure, and he took me shopping.
Ooh.
He took me out to eat. He just took me out to have a day. He was like, you don't have to pick a single thing, outside of what you want to buy. He's like, but I'll find a restaurant. You don't have to think about anything. You're always picking places for us to eat. You're always picking activities. Today, don't worry about any of that. And he really took care of everything. And that facial, nigga, my nose is so clean. My nose is out here singing Outkast. And it just got me motivated. I went and bought myself some Aztec healing clay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just out here poreless, just living my best life.
That's super
How was
lit.
your week?
It was cool. Nothing of note.
Did you get my homegirl a Mother's Day gift?
Oh, I did. Mm-hmm. I actually need to call her to see if she got the other part because fucking Amazon.
We should call her on the show.
Actually.
Tuesday.
Abe, if my mother says my real name, bleep it out. Hey, how you doing?
I'm just stopping at the store to get Mom some bread. What's up?
Hey, homegirl.
Jade is here.
Hi, how you doing?
How you doing? Happy belated Mother's Day.
Oh, thank you. Same to you.
Thank you.
I was just wondering if you got the other part of your gift today.
I haven't been home yet. I just picked up Mom from Priscilla's. But I was going to ask you, there was in the box, there was a diffuser in the box.
No, the oils were supposed to be in there, but
There's a few things in there. There was oils.
Yeah, there's supposed to be another thing, but if not, I'll check the thing.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I'll call you when I get home.
All right, well, that's it. I just wanted to say hi.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm kind of hoarse. I don't know if it's just the weather or what have you, but hanging in there.
It's the government.
The white people.
My girl.
Yeah. All right, Ma. I will. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Yes.
That's good content.
White people.
Yeah, that's good content. That's my mother, everybody.
That's my auntie.
Yeah, so, no, I got my mother, one of those, aromatic diffuser things with the oils. And then, and when I called her on Sunday, cause she got on Saturday and she got it, she was like, I've been wanting one of these.
Good.
So I was like, good. And then, I got my grandmother one of them sciatica pillows. And she was like, I needed this.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Oh, those are nice gifts.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
I've been trying to be more thoughtful in my gift giving instead of giving gift certificates, just because I don't really know what to shop for, people over 60.
Things that are going to make their life easy and
Yeah.
relaxing.
Well, outside of money, I don't, what
I
else?
think those were good gifts.
Yeah, and I asked the internet, and the internet always, and by the internet I mean Twitter.
And by Twitter we mean Black Twitter.
Yeah, so
and by Black Twitter we mean.
Yeah, they give me really good ideas that I'm going to take for other people. But yeah. Otherwise, other than that, I'm trying to think what else happened in my week. Nothing. Oh, I've been going to the gym.
Yes, you have.
Yes, I've been getting on my fitness.
Same.
As well as using Beachbody On Demand at home.
Yes.
Yeah, so, this episode is sponsored by Beachbody On Demand, darling.
So, for those who don't know, Beachbody On Demand is an easy-to-use streaming service that gives you instant access to a wide variety of super effective workouts.
Oh, girl, yes.
That you can do from the comfort of your living room 24/7.
So, I work out in the morning. I try to, and so I've been trying to do, these 2-a-day joints. Mm-hmm. But I'm not going to no damn gym twice a day. So, therefore, Beachbody On Demand gets me together every morning with my boo, Sean T, and T25. Let me tell you, she
plays no games.
No games.
And I've been on my daily challenge that they have to get ready for Miami this weekend, even though Miami's going to get the body that I have right now. But summertime is going to get my Beachbody On Demand body.
Yeah. But I really want you all to try this because it's fun, and we all need to get up and be active for a minute, even if it is in the comfort of your own home, Oh,
hell yeah. Mm-hmm. So right now, our listeners can get a special free trial membership when you text JADE, that's JADE, to 303030. You'll get full access to this entire platform for free. All the workouts, the nutrition information, and support totally free.
Yeah, again, just text J to 303030. It's really dope. And there's really no excuse. It's for everybody. It's low impact. I have to do T25 has a low impact portion, which is great because of my heart condition. So I can't be excluded because I have to,
And as we get older.
Yes, my knees.
Running. It's bad on your knees.
It's bad on your knees, you're bad, girl.
But their yoga challenges have been getting me together. Yeah. They elongate the body. So text 3030 Jade to 303030.
Yeah. What else? Anything else of note happened? We've been really coasting, just you and I.
We really, you and I have been.
I'm sure. I mean, the only new addition we have is Nigga Peace Theater.
Yes.
And I will say, I'm confident that the Patreon will be out by the next episode.
Yes.
By next Friday.
Actively working.
You want to talk about what's on it now? We can.
Yeah, do it. Why not?
So our Patreon is a great way for you all to support us and for us to test out some really new content for you all.
You've been asking for the last 4 years how you can support, and we have not asked you for money.
Right. And so this is a cool way for you to support us in our future endeavors, but also to test out some creative outlets. So Jade and I shot some video content that's very different that we haven't talked about doing ever since we were in Two Guys and a Girl, and it never really came to fruition. But now we're doing it.
Yes.
If you also didn't know, your girl Noah has her own show.
That's right. Noah's Corner.
Yeah, and you'll be able to access it through Patreon.
And these are videos, so you're going to get video content. You get to see the faces that we make along with the voices that you hear so much of every week.
Yeah.
What are we now? We've been called the Will and Grace.
Yeah, the Will and Grace.
And then somebody else was like, Jade is Karen, but with weed.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah. There's this guy at my job who looks like Will on Will and Grace. He's pretty hot. But
Will was hot?
I mean, I've been kind of like a hashtag WMW as of late.
Have you?
I don't know what it is. I think it's because I hung out with Bobby lately. And that's fine.
Makes sense. Love you, Bobby.
Yeah. It was his birthday last past weekend, so I hung out with him.
Yes, it was!
I hung out with him and Kyle Price, who we've had on the show before, and Mark, and Randy. So we had a good time. Anything of note who we need to gather this week? If not, you could always listen to the read, and they'll do it for us.
I would say Bodega Cat, but she don't even deserve the
Oh yeah, no, fuck her. No.
Yeah,
but anywho.
We could get that white bitch together.
I'm tired of talking about white people.
I know.
That's the problem with our black
I hope
podcast.
she loses her thumbs.
Yeah, well, that's fine. Anywho, let's take a break and we'll be back after these messages.
Burp.
All right, so we're back. Always listen to us. Now we're on twice a week, Mondays and Fridays.
Mondays is a very brief show. It is literally just Nigga Peace Theater, 2 chapters, so that you guys can keep up with the current story of season 2, which obviously we do not name until the story is complete.
Yes. Also on Patreon, you get access to all of Nigga Peace Theater stuff. If you haven't bought the book, if you subscribe to our Patreon, when it comes out, you'll be able to get it with your whatever tier service you get.
Yeah.
We'll also be recording the audio version of the first book.
Yes.
That you'll be able to get with your
with
Patreon.
The Patreon subscription.
Yeah. So today, our favorite thing to do here.
Hold on. Before we continue, I think I might start doing my top tweet of the week.
Okay.
Because even though I don't be on there like that, when I click on, there is always one or two that makes me holler. And somebody said on Twitter, so they posted, this reminded me when you said that you've been real WMW. It was
if you don't know what WMW means, it means white man's whore.
Yeah. Not White Man Wednesday.
Yeah.
And so it was one of those quad pictures, and it was 3 white men, some famous ones, I guess, and Winston Duke. And they were like, it said, so it's the quad picture, right? 3 white men, Winston Duke. It is raining and you're currently in a bus stop. You don't have an umbrella and the next bus will arrive in an hour. You can only call one to pick you up. My girl says, why am I at a bus stop when there's a train right here?
Okay.
You've worked so hard for all the things you have. The salary, the status, the success. And with that image, there's a drink. One to unwind, one to loosen up, one to take the edge off. But how do you know when a drink is more than just a drink? We get it. We can help. Karen's Grandview program has been helping accomplished people just like you regain their lives. Talk to us. Visit karen.org/Grandview.
The days are getting shorter, and you can feel it in the air. Yes, it's that time of year. Pumpkin is finally back at Dunkin'. It's the cozy you've been craving all summer long, now in your cup at Dunkin'. Pick up all of your pumpkin favorites, like the signature pumpkin spice iced latte, or a pumpkin iced coffee, and bakery items like pumpkin donuts and muffins. Sip into something comfortable to celebrate the start of cozy season. Use the Dunkin' app for contactless ordering. America runs on Dunkin'.
I mean, if that's what she's into.
I screamed.
Yeah. That's lit. Why would I? Why would I?
Why am I at a bus stop when there's a train right here?
Come on, white man's whore.
Yo, I'm sorry, that still takes me down.
Yeah.
Anyway.
The 6 brown chicks.
So there's motivation behind this episode.
Yeah. Which is funny because one of the questions on here is very similar. Actually,
Might be.
It's the first question.
Okay, so
can I read the question and then?
Oh, okay. And you want to go into the story after that?
Yes.
Okay.
So 6 brown chicks. If you don't know, we talk about this often, but there's a Twitter account called 6 brown chicks where they post these advice questions that people submit anonymously and for soliciting advice, and they're really, really like from the derelicts of society.
Yes.
Just child, the ghetto. But they're very entertaining for the rest of us. So I'm gonna read it. My wedding day was Saturday, March 3rd. The night before my wedding, my frat brothers threw a bachelor party, and I met a young woman. I spent the night with her and just didn't show up to the wedding. I want to get my ring back. Advice.
Okay. So before we get into that. So for those who are not on Twitter, the other day.
And I advise you, don't get on Twitter. It's
don't
the
get on
worst
Twitter. We're not
thing
telling
ever.
you to get. We're not advocating for you to get on Twitter.
It's the worst thing on the planet. Oh, God.
Literally hell on the internet. It's literally the ghetto.
Yeah.
It's literally the ghetto.
The ghetto.
So, on Twitter, there was a young woman.
Yeah, we will with that.
Who began? Yeah, I was. Yes.
Yeah.
Who just started to go off.
She was big mad.
She was very upset. Come to find out, she was upset. She started to post receipts and screenshots. She was on the Facebook, and the people you may know or people you should follow popped up. Mm-hmm. So she recognized a man that she knows because she DMs and texts him on a regular basis, and I guess they've been doing so for the past year. She clicks on it. She's like, because she was like, oh, he looked good in a tux. Clicks on it and sees that tux is from his wedding day. Mm-hmm. Also then puts two and two together and realizes, wait a second, he was sending me pictures on this day. Mm-hmm. So she finds out. So my man, Will Smith, Fresh Prince the situation, turned his tux jacket inside out. So the satin pink oriental print. Mm-hmm. Showed up, and he was sending my girl pictures of himself on his wedding day. So then she starts pulling up the screenshots of the text messages from his wedding day. And she's like, she's like, I thought you were, he was like, I'm on my way home. She said, I thought you were home. He goes, oh no, I stayed at the hotel last night. She's like, oh yeah, because of that wedding that you were in, right? He was like, yeah.
Yeah, she was like, she was like, is it your wedding? He was like, nah, in it.
I'm just in it. It was his wedding.
Yeah.
It was his wedding.
Oh, yeah, because she asked if he was doing the photography.
Yes.
And he was like, nah,
just in it. Nah, just in it.
Yeah.
So.
The title of this episode,
just in it.
Yeah.
So my guy gets on the internet and sees all the stuff. He mojizzles the situation.
Yeah,
it's nothing. He tweets right on through it. It's nothing. It's nothing. Like, he's like, first of all, we ain't never met face to face. He's like, and so all the screenshots she's posting. So now it's turning back on her because people are like, wait, you doing all of this for a nigga you never met face to face?
Yeah.
It was a lot. So we say all this to say, we wanted to tell you this story because we do 6 Brown Chicks episodes because they're entertaining. I never know what XD is getting ready to find and read. But I did always have a doubt that this shit was real until the other day.
Yeah. Yeah. People go through some hood rat shit.
They really do, and it's fascinating.
Yeah. Like.
It's fascinating.
Like niggatheticals and all this good stuff. Like, they're really a thing. Mm-hmm. I mean, Harriet didn't really, do all that for this, but...
She didn't. Harriet did not threaten to shoot niggas.
For this.
For this. For people to be questioning whether or not she existed.
Think on that. Yeah. What's your advice for the young man who wants his ring back who just didn't show up to the wedding?
You can swim through a sea of dicks, honestly. That's my advice. Like, fuck your ring.
I don't want to be back.
Fuck your ring.
Depending upon what state he is in, he could get it back.
Could, because it's technically it's not a gift. No, it's not a gift. It's
some states consider it a gift. Some states consider it as a
promissory or something. So, like, if you don't go through with it, you're owed
like
that piece of jewelry back. Yes, exactly.
But that goes with patriarchy, meaning like women are treated like cattle.
Yeah, we are. We're females.
Yeah,
we need milk.
Yeah, bovine. Bovine.
What 6 brown trash have you found next?
Okay.
Oh, what was your advice?
Oh, he could die.
Oh, okay.
Stab
him.
Like choke, nigga. Like
choke on that ring.
Right.
So, okay. I was with that young lady before I was with her. I bought that ring. I left that woman. I took that ring to the pawn shop one day. I was having a problem. You hear me? So I got the ring out the pawn shop. It was still my ring. I bought it. I'm no longer with her. I bought that. That was a $1,200 ring. And so it's still my ring now. I'm no longer with this young lady.
Well, not really. I mean, when you give a ring.
And first of all, I don't even know why he even mentioned, like, my frat brothers threw me a party. So it doesn't matter. Like, your frat brothers, your
real brothers,
your co-workers.
Right, it don't matter
whomever you. And I never understood the concept. You're straight, sort of. So let me ask. How does people always have these bachelor and bachelorette parties, and they always say, like, it's your one night to get it all out your system, but it's like, no, because you're essentially cheating on
essentially, nigga, you are.
Yeah. So it's not like a night of free, like, you get to cheat before we get married. That's not how it works, right? I don't know. I don't know what you guys do.
No, first of all,
heterosexualandia.
My homegirls threw me a bachelorette. Now I
know I was there.
I asked to go to the strip club, and everybody told me no because
actually no, I was not there for that part.
You weren't for the bachelorette, really?
Yeah, no. They told us the gays we couldn't come.
That's not true. Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, that is true. Because I was like, wait, wasn't Fury there?
We were there for the beginning.
You were there for the beginning and then you left. That's right. Okay, so.
And the rest of us went to go be gay elsewhere.
Which is usually what you all do anyway.
Yeah.
I had a bachelorette, is what they kept calling it. And they took me to a brunch, got me real drunk early in the day. Y'all, I didn't know, like, I didn't know what was going to happen the next day.
We made Jade take bottles of champagne to the head.
No
and then mimosa.
Kept throwing me shots of, so it was like liquor and bottles of champagne to the head. Apparently I danced on an entire white family. Mm-hmm. The dad, the mom, and the daughter. Mm-hmm. The daughter was an adult. These were like elderly white people that
you did.
I apparently danced.
You did.
I don't recall this at all.
That's fine. I do.
But that's about as much as it like, there was no fucking. Dance, not fun. Don't get it confused.
Yeah. But listen, I don't know. It's just like, niggas don't really get married, so I don't know. Find the lie.
No. I'm a nigga, I'm married.
They really, I mean, there's exceptions to every rule, obvi, but like, I don't really know, like, I don't have many.
You're right.
Yeah, I don't have
niggas
many,
have wifeys, but not wives.
I don't have many points of reference.
No, you're right. No, that's it right there. That's millions of points of reference, actually.
Yeah, like, I don't
This
know.
wifey.
Like, I don't have.
But is she?
Yeah, I don't have points of reference about marriage or like fatherhood. I don't really know what that means.
No, you're.
Or having like a father in my life. I don't really know what that means. Oh, come on. I was born in the 80s.
Crack was running rampant.
Nigga, like,
crack. Like
wasn't it?
Like IHOPs.
Yeah.
You get pancakes with crack.
Yeah. Like they literally sold it at Wendy's. Crack was everywhere, nigga. Like crack. Woo, shit.
That's why McDonald's fries used to be so good.
Really
I bet you it was.
They stopped putting crack in the fries.
See? You see how we be finding
Talking about Olestra. Nigga, that was crack.
Nigga, that was crack. That's why they were so damn delicious. And we kept going back looking for the same taste and it just wasn't there.
Yeah, no.
Finally, we stopped because our bodies weaned themselves.
Yeah, just like
we're all crack babies.
I too was a crack baby.
Anybody born 90 or before?
Yeah. Like a mesothelioma commercial.
If you were born between the year of 1980 and 1990, and you are experiencing withdrawals out of nowhere,
you may have either.
You can call Ocho.
Hot.
Oh God, it is hot.
Okay. Okay, we're back. I was having trouble at home. He cheated. Okay. And I had a girls' night out with an old female friend. We had drinks and went to her house. She washed and cut my hair. We had sex, my first time. My man found out and wants to join in, or he'll expose me. Help.
Come into my house last night when I got your message in my beeper that you wanna do everything I like. Alright. I like being in the same room with you and your girlfriend.
What?
Yeah. Okay.
So you gotta know you know.
She may not be ready for all that.
A girl ate a Gucci. So the fuck what?
She may not be ready for all that.
Okay, so he cheated. So and
but he's threatening her. That's whack.
Okay, threaten him.
Yeah, you ain't got not. Wait, you got something on him.
Right. He's probably poor.
That's my advice.
You know,
find something.
Yeah, find something on him. It's not hard.
This is not a stab him situation. No, this is a find some. Or you could stab him and that'll stab his thumbs off and that'll keep him from.
Yeah, but like ultimately, like you can find something on him, like I'll expose you, and it'll be easy.
Or you could expose him and stab his thumbs
stab
off.
him, yeah, just stab him.
Honestly,
it's easy. But I mean, how? Again, that shit is wild. Yeah, I just went over. You go over to your homegirl's house for a wash and set, and all of a sudden, bam!
I'm like, that sounds like a porn.
Yeah, literally, she went over to her crib, to her homegirl's crib, to get a wash and set and her doobie wrapped.
Because that's how they'll come over
and got her
and be like,
lick.
oh my God, I'm so heartbroken right now. It's like, it's okay, Sarah.
Like, that is so wild. Like, how do you jump
I know how to make you feel better.
Like, girl, grease my scalp. And all of a sudden, legs kick back in the air.
She greased her scalp and her scalp.
Yeah. That is like, whoa. That is a huge jump.
She got the big jump.
Yeah. Like, that's not the... Fuck him. Like, he'll expose me. Okay, so the fuck what? It's 2018. Nobody cares if you getting your cootie ate by another woman. Nobody cares. But I just don't know how you go from that to that. That's
a jump. That's a leap.
That's the real problem of this scenario.
That's a bound.
And it's cool.
It's fine.
It's just how
you just want to know how.
Yeah, how did we get here?
Clearly, they were filming a porn. That had to be what it was.
Yeah, that's the only way.
Letitia gets a doobie wrap.
Have you ever seen... Young M.A.'s directorial debut?
I did not see it.
It is...
Did you see it?
She's like the Stanley Kubrick of porn. I didn't even know that was a thing. Yeah, it's girl on girl.
She directed a lesbian porn.
I was entertained. I was not turned on, but I was entertained. I was like, this is interesting. It was like an episode of Insecure.
What? It was like, really? It was like a plot?
Like, it was interesting.
Oh.
Like, I was like, I get it. Oh.
Got it.
I'm here. I understand now. Let's move on. Okay. I've been dating this guy for a while. Problem is that I don't think he finds me attractive. He says, we're going to make pretty babies, and because of you, they'll be smart. I say, do you think I'm cute? He says, you're smart. Advice.
He's a dickhead.
No, he's not, and I'm going to tell you why. He already said, we're going to make pretty babies, and because of you, they'll be smart. Like, it's not just him in, like, you're both going to be attractive. Like, obviously, if he's with you, he thinks you're attractive.
Was he trolling you? Because that sounds like some shit.
Yeah, like, and obviously he's also saying that he's not that smart.
Or he's just
You're
being
smarter.
Or he's one of them vain niggas that think he looks better than her, but she's smart.
But if he's vain, I don't think he would be with somebody ugly. You know what I mean?
Well,
no.
That we've seen.
I don't know. I just don't think that. I don't know. Just be like. But is that a constant conversation? Like, do you think I'm cute? Like, I don't like.
I don't know. That does not need to be a constant conversation.
I just feel like we should rest on the understanding that if this person is with me, that they find me attractive, and that if we've been dating for a while, that means I must tickle their fancy in some way, because you're not going to be with me. Yeah, maybe you might be just a cute to me boo. That doesn't matter.
You cute to me?
Yeah, and
that's all that matters.
Hello,
you don't need to be cute to nobody else.
Exactly. Which is why I always say, girl, get you a cute to me boo.
Get you a stud.
Yeah, that's really what I mean.
Just get a stud.
That's really what I mean. Yeah. Cut out the middleman. Just get a stud.
Just get a stud. They'll love you. They'll love you down. Like
they'll raise your children.
Like we have said this.
Apparently, they will wash your hair and eat your cootie cat.
Oh. I'm saying, and it's not coming out of nowhere.
Yeah, not at all.
Like, you know what you're getting yourself into.
Yeah. All right. When we hooked up, he had a girl, and I really didn't care because he and I were friends. We'll talk about that in a second. I told him I'm not her, so he must be honest with me. What? Well, I caught him with like 3 girls, so I told his main about us. Now he's mad. How do I fix this? I miss him.
Stab yourself. I'm sorry.
You know, I don't know.
I'm sorry. It was terrible.
Going back to the earlier conversation we had about crack, I don't know what it is. Okay, so I have this theory, right? That people, yes, children are addicted to crack, but crack really messes up as a people. Why? Because it left a lot of parents out of the home, right? And so it let a lot of children be raised by their grandmothers who were just tired and didn't give a fuck anymore, or put into the system.
So it was bad as
this
hell.
logic right here is based on that very same information, because what makes you think like, girl, I don't give a fuck, I don't fucking him, I'm gonna tell his main bitch because he was lying to me? What type of sense does that make?
That's the same ones who fight the person who their significant other was cheating with instead of going after the real problematic.
Those are the type of people, and you and I talk about this all the time. I don't like other bitches. I'm not like those other bitches. I don't fuck with females.
Because those are the type of who be like, I'm the type of female that's like, stop referring to yourself as a female.
Listen.
Unless you're Azalea Banks.
And by that, you would refer to yourself as a Zubat.
A naked mole rat.
Yeah. Raised by wolves.
Or hyenas.
Yeah.
Wildebeest.
A jackal.
Porcupines. Skunks.
The mole people. Fraggle.
Scientologists.
That makes the most sense, actually.
It really does.
I don't know. Like, you miss... I don't know. You need to get...
You need some therapy.
This is why I say people need Iyanla. Now, I understand.
Yeah, I understand. I've come to appreciate.
Like, sometimes Iyanla on TV is very different between Iyanla and her books, because Iyanla and her books are really good.
Wait, let me tell you something. You know what? You know what turned me around? Even though she's still Rhonda. Mm-hmm. What turned me around was her Breakfast Club interview.
I don't really support the Breakfast Club, but I guess
I listened online.
Okay.
But her Breakfast Club interview, because because we don't fuck with that biscuit nigga like that. I didn't like him before the Jesus and Marrow stunt, so it doesn't even have anything to do with that. He's just a biscuit. But She seemed pretty genuine and sincere on there, and she just was like, I used to be a lawyer. I was a good lawyer. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've had some issues in my life, but this is why I do what I do. And I can appreciate her hood advice.
Yeah, she from Bed-Stuy.
Yeah, it's cool.
Like, and then clearly there's entertainment value to what she does.
I have
so it's exaggerated.
27 aunties just like her.
Sure, but then and her books have really been helpful, especially to me. People always say they hate Iyanla or they hate Dr. Phil, and I'm like, the TV versions of them are very animated, but growing up, what helped me was Dr. Phil's teen version of his books as well as Iyanla, and it really helped.
Him. I don't pay him much mind, but
Dr. Phil said either you get it or you don't. I said, you know what, you're right. That's it. That's how I need to operate in life. But yeah, I just think that this young lady right here needs Iyanla.
She needs a praying grandmother.
A big mammy titty.
She ain't no mammy titty.
Like no, that is not okay behavior. Like, you need a good solid sister circle. She needs to listen to Getting Grown every Tuesday. She needs to listen
to Getting Grown, and she needs a stud.
Yeah.
I think she does.
Okay.
I think a stud will help her to appreciate herself and to realize that you can have sisterhood and love at the same time.
She needs the Lord.
I said she needed a praying grandmother.
All right.
It's a lot of things, actually.
One time for my LA sisters, one time for my LA hoes. Lame niggas can't tell the difference. One time for a nigga who knows. Don't save her, she don't wanna be saved. Don't save her, she don't wanna be saved. Don't save her, she don't wanna be saved.
A trip to the clinic.
The first and foremost.
Ooh, girl.
Because I know you are burning.
Mm-hmm. Get you some penicillin and an IUD, girl. You ready?
Yes.
He told me he was a sex addict, but I thought he was just trying to be sexy.
What?
But he wants sex 4 to 5 times a day, and that wouldn't be a problem if he was good at it.
Oh, no.
He's trash. I'm faking orgasms all day, and this shit is annoying. Advice.
You need a freak like me to make love to your body. Freak you right, freak you right. You need a freak like me to make love to your body. Freak you right, freak you right. You need a freak like me to make love.
First of all,
how are you obsessed from outside the club?
Right.
You can't even get it.
I don't know why you fucking somebody who's bad at sex. Like,
you're not married.
Yeah, let it go, girl.
Girl, life is too short.
Life is too short for bad sex.
It really is.
Yeah.
I told y'all about them do not counts, them DNCs.
Yeah.
Like, leave them niggas alone. We are too grown out here to be taking trash dick.
Yes!
Like, dead ass. Like,
put on the robe and tell
you
the
know
story
what?
And how you made it over.
Let me get my horrible decision on real quick.
Yes.
Let me
yes.
Because you know I don't really, but let me just tell y'all something real quick. Like, love is cool. You know what I'm saying? I love it. It's great. You know what I'm saying? But it is one major component to a very larger one. And if you are miserable with a nigga for the rest of your life because you decided to settle on some mediocre peen.
Yeah. Come on, mediocre.
Mediocre peen?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't settle for mediocre dick, guys. Like, we are way too grown for us to be like, if you have one bad experience because you did not know, that's one thing, but don't continue it.
Right. Like, ew. I understand. Sometimes people will be like, work with them. Maybe they don't know what you like. Okay, if you want to be that generous, go ahead. But I will tell you this. There's plenty of other niggas in the sea.
I'm not explaining.
Who are willing and able. Because first of all, niggas are always going to be wanting to fuck regardless.
Yeah.
Regardless. And a lot of them.
There's a sea of dicks out there, guys.
There's a sea of dicks out there. And more often than not, there's going to be some that rocks your mundo.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And there's some that can only give you mundo. You know what I'm saying? And
exactly.
you keep those for certain purposes.
Now, it's different if you're keeping this nigga around because he's paying a bill and stuff, then I get it, girl. You're just going to have to,
oh, that's different.
Do some Lamaze and, just keep faking.
You got to do what you got to do.
Until he pays off your student loans, and that's fine.
You got to do what you got to do.
Right.
But
if that's not happening, girl, go to your local call center.
Right. Too grown.
Because there's a lot of niggas with good dick at call centers.
And if you find a nigga who, has some potential and you want to learn him a little bit about what you like, that's one thing. But let me explain something to y'all.
Sometimes we also too grown to coach niggas through.
We're not telling white people anymore why they can't say nigga. So we're not getting ready to coach niggas through sex.
Yeah.
I'm just not getting ready
Unless if you're really, really invested.
I mean, you got to be in love. And this cannot mean he cannot be trash. That just means that he has to figure out you.
He's a good man, Savannah. No, he needs to be really good.
No, it's 2018.
Yeah.
We don't need to be dealing with none of that. You can have a good man with some good dick.
And on that note, we're going to take a break.
Yeah.
And we're back. Ooh, let's get to the mess. Yes. I've been waiting for this one.
All right.
We're back. Six Brown Chicks. You know what it is. You know what it do. Holla back.
Six Brown Chicks, a.k.a. Stud Appreciation Part 2.
Yeah, I am. I'm the church accountant, and I've been borrowing from the church. No one knows. I'm gonna stop right there. You going to hell.
You about to you better watch your every step.
You're going to hell.
You better watch your every move. Even I wouldn't do that.
Right. Oh, because I haven't read these. I just, copy and paste. I'm the church accountant, and I've been borrowing money from the church. No one knows. I also occasionally gamble. I lost about $12,000, and we're 3 months behind on the church's mortgage. Money is gone. I've prayed on it, and I don't know what to do at this point. Advice.
You need to be asking advice from upstairs.
Yeah.
Twitter ain't where you need to be right now. You need to be somewhere selling some ass. You need to be.
I am so appalled.
You need to be sitting in somebody's bar soliciting your prices right now. You got work to do.
Yeah.
Get off of the internet.
Oh my gosh, that is so awful. Oh.
Yo, 12 G's, 12 racks, and they're 3 months behind? They're about to go into foreclosure soon.
Yes.
Any day.
You know what? I guarantee you, God's going to bless them with a new church and send you to jail. That's how it works. That's how God the Lord, He works. That's how He
works. That's how. He's going to curse the ground that you walk.
With the new iPhone SE for less than $100 at Metro, you rule. It's the most affordable iPhone on the #1 brand in prepaid. So whether you're studying online or FaceTiming.
Hey, Mom.
Hi, dear. The iPhone SE has all you need. Switch to Metro and get the iPhone SE for $99.99 after rebate redemption and 6 months of service with AutoPay. Metro by T-Mobile. Rule your day. Limit 1 per account/household. Requires port and ID validation. Not valid for numbers currently on the T-Mobile network or active on Metro in past 90 days. Restrictions apply. See store for details.
Okay, so you're between meals and you're craving something sweet, right? What I do is snack on Blue Diamond Honey Roasted Almonds. They're so good. And almonds are a superfood. So don't deny your cravings. Eat them.
Blue Diamond Almonds. Crave victoriously.
And then God is going to show up and manifest and bless them people's lives while He shows you,
my conspiracy mind, the
that
only
you had to
way,
reap what you sow.
The only way I see this being turned around, she's not going to get out of this because she.
I don't know if it's a guy or a woman, but yeah.
they're not going to get out of this. But the only way I see the church not flourishing is if the church was involved in something they had no business being involved in, and then this is a lesson to them. But also, this bitch is also learn their lesson, because
listen, you got to reap what you sow.
Right.
So that's the Bible talks about.
So maybe
that.
both of y'all is reaping, or maybe just you gonna reap.
Yeah.
We don't know.
I just feel in my hardest of hearts is that you reap what you sow. And something's gonna happen to you that's going to rock your mundo, where you're gonna be like, okay, Lord, I get it.
This is not,
and people talk bad about church, and people have their issues with church and stuff. I get it. People have been hurt by the church, whatever.
You don't have a right to steal, though.
But you don't have a right to steal. People, you have to understand. People go to church. Not necessarily praise the Lord, but also to like fellowship. Sometimes it's safety for people. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's a space where they can just be black too. You know what I mean? Because you can't be black anywhere else in America. You can't do it at work. Otherwise, you can't go to the park. Otherwise, I fucking call the police on you.
And then cry.
Yeah, and hopefully they don't come into your church.
I hope she loses her thumbs.
Hopefully they don't come into your church and shoot you. But more often than not, it's a place of worship and faith where people can go and just be themselves amongst in the Lord's eyes. You know what I mean?
Right.
You can't you can't be totally yourself because gays. But like, why would you steal like? That is horrible. Like, you're stealing from a safe haven for people. Like, especially if the church is doing good in the community. Like, if they're like doing stuff, like actively doing good in the community. Like, you're stealing money from that ministry to do stuff
fund
to
your
help
gambling problem.
Yeah, to fund your gambling problem. And that could be taken to help somebody get meals for the week. Or, fund a trip for kids or something.
Or I don't know, keep the doors open so people can keep coming.
Yeah. To save souls or to get a hot meal or the food pantry. Like, that is really upsetting.
You about to get the whole club shut down.
Yeah. That is awful. I don't have a heaven or hell to put you in, but if I did,
you
know already
what?
know.
You should be thumbless for the rest of your life. That's what I'm wishing that on every evil person. Like, they need to lose their thumbs and operate in a world with no thumbs.
Yeah.
In prison.
Okay. All right. Let's move on. Dated for 2 months. Only went on one date.
What?
Sounds like a gay
Catfish.
Relationship. Ooh, Jack to be like. Dated for 2 months, only went on one date. I'm very attracted to him, so wanted to wait until we had sex. He took me out a second time, so we went back to my place. Mid-stroke, he gets up, puts on his clothes, and says, "You just trash," and left. How to get him back?
What?
None of this makes sense.
That doesn't make any sense at all.
How do you date for 2 months and only go on one date?
So you were talking and texting for 2 months?
They were literally texting. That's probably what it was.
See, that's that problem. That's what happened with that Twitter girl. See, you can't be out here talking about you talking to these niggas, you dating these niggas, and y'all don't see each other.
Right, that's why. Okay, bust it. So at my group, Nurture by Nature, my group where the transplant, New York City transplant, for gay people, and everybody else comes, but whatever. There was a huge discussion about talking versus dating. Is there a difference? What is it?
Yes.
Oh, you think there is?
So, well, the thing about it is not, but what differentiates for me.
So you think there's a difference between talking versus dating?
I don't think there's. Okay.
There's talking, and then there's dating, and then there's relationship. Is that what you're saying?
When you're yes.
Okay.
Because the talking stage is the getting to know each other stage, but dating is also getting to know each other. But I put dating with something a little bit more concrete, like you've established that you like each other, and now you're moving to the next phase. You're dating. You're truly dating one another. You're really getting to know each other. You're getting to know each other to pursue a relationship or whatever. Talking, I feel like, is getting to know each other to see if you want to date. So it's like, okay, I'm attracted to you. You're attracted to me. Now, we don't just start dating off of that. We have to build communication and figure out if we even want to continue this into anything else. And so it's talking, because it's that period where it's like not so serious, but you're getting to know one another and you're trying to figure out if you want to be more serious at some point. And then that's kind of like the deciding period. Like, all right, are we gonna do this or we not? But you're talking.
I don't agree. I think, well, not to say I don't agree. I don't disagree.
Mm-hmm.
However, I think talking only applies when you don't live in the same city. Talking is one of those things that are like, if you meet somebody in DC and you live in New York, and like you talking on the phone, you can, before you actually get on a date, talking is you having these actual conversations over the phone or text or whatever, and they're flirtatious, sure.
Mm-hmm.
However, if you're dating somebody, if you meet somebody in New York and you live in New York, dating, there is no talking stage. It's literally you go on dates to get to know each other, right? Mm-hmm. So it's either you're dating exclusively or not.
Right. But I think it's a mentality though, because the thing about it is, so like I had a dude who I at one point was talking to, you know what I'm saying? We went out on dates, we spent time together, but we were not in an exclusive relationship.
Yeah, so you were dating non-exclusively.
Yeah, you could, if you wanted to say that, you can say dating non-exclusively, but I do think that there's a difference between talking and dating, because people also who are long distance can choose to date. They can say, all right, listen, we want to really do this. We're going to put forth the effort to visit one another, to save money, to do so forth and so on. But like talking is like, okay, well, we're trying to see if we even want to spend the money to date each other. You see what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. So I think it's more of a mentality.
That's why I said talking is one of those things that are based on location.
No, because I think you can be doing the same thing in the same city. You could be going out on dates, but you could still say, I'm talking to this dude, which doesn't mean you're not talking to other dudes. But when you're dating, I feel like you're a little bit more invested. But I do think that you can be talking to somebody in the same city. Like, there's been dudes who I've referenced who, like, I'm talking to this dude, but it ain't nothing.
I always say I'm dating, but I'm not in a relationship with somebody. Like, yeah, I'm dating this person.
I think it's personal based, because I never referenced dudes who I wasn't really that serious about as dating.
Got it.
I never referred to them in that manner. Like, when I start saying I'm dating you, that means like I'm ready to start making some other steps. Like, that means like we are talking about being exclusive. We're really enjoying each other's company. Now we want to see where that goes. So that's where it is for me.
Okay. JB and me have been going strong for 6 months. I'm at work and this female comes to my line and tells me to stay out of her marriage. What? Shocked.
I don't know what's
Let me start over. Oh my gosh. JB and me, I'm reading it as is, so grammatical, errors and raw and all. Fuck that, Fuck the white man's grammar. All right. Let's colonize the language anyway.
Right.
JB and me have been going strong for 6 months. I'm at work and this female comes to my line and tells me to stay out of her marriage. Shocked, I threw chicken at her and got fired. Meanwhile, he ain't responding to messages. Advice.
So is the chick married to JB?
The girl who, yeah.
So her man was creeping?
No, like the woman who got assaulted by chicken, that's her husband.
Right.
So Jill Scott, who worked at Publix, and JB are creeping.
Right. Yes, okay. I had to.
And Jill Scott got mad at his wife and threw chicken at her.
Her word usage is like strange. Like stay out of. What did she say?
No, she said shock.
No, what did the wife say?
The wife said tells me to stay out of her marriage. Basically, the woman that's writing is the other woman. She's Shirley. Oh, no, she's Barbara. Excuse me.
Stop running this nigga down.
First of all, I'm mad you got fired. Like, you literally got fired over a nigger.
You got fired over a nigga and you threw chicken without you. Like,
first of all, that's so disrespectful. That's funny, but that's disrespectful. That's like right under spitting. You know I'm the queen of throwing
shit, but when I throw shit, I mean it. Like when I throw shit, I really am intending to disrespect you. Like I'm Puma with the chicken.
Yeah, that's literally what I meant. That's what I meant.
I know exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah, it's Puma with the chicken on first season of or second season of Black Ink. Like. My nigga, you threw chicken at her, and I know this is at Kroger.
You're wrong.
Like I know this is at a Kroger.
It's a Publix.
No, it has to be a Kroger, or a Harris Teeter, or Piggly Wiggly. Like because who does that? That's not gonna happen at a Publix. It might happen. It's not gonna happen at a Wegmans.
It's not gonna happen at a Wegmans.
No, it has to happen at either a Kroger.
Maybe it was a Food Town.
A Harris Teeter.
Food Town.
Food Lion, maybe.
Food Lion, if it was in DC.
Giant. That it could happen at Giant.
It definitely could happen at Giant.
Yeah.
In Upper Marlboro, Maryland.
Yeah. I bet money on it, actually.
I just say. Same. Actually, I
still think it's Kroger, though.
I think it's Food Lion. I think it's the Food Lion in Upper Marlboro off the highway in the same shopping center as the Blockbuster and the Chinese restaurant.
Fried chicken, fly vixen, give me heart disease, but need you in my kitchen. You a bird, but you ain't a key. Got wings, but you can't fly away from me. Driving in your bucket seats all the way from Kentucky to fuck with me. Look what you done to me.
Mm-hmm. It could be at Tops in Buffalo on Elmwood, too. Ooh.
So many places. Could be the Food Town on Brooklyn and Fulton.
Yeah, it could be. So many places. What's your advice for this lady?
I ain't got no advice for you. Throw chicken for no reason.
Right. You got fired
you can't
over
be
a nigga.
just throw. You got fired over nigga. You threw chicken over a nigga. Like you didn't even throw over something justifiable.
Yeah, you don't get any respect from us here.
No, that comes from a bitch who throws shit. No, you get no. You can't sit with us. Love a bitch who throws shit. Yes, that's my letter to her.
Boyfriend got into trouble forging checks and couldn't make bail. I put my condo up for him to get out of jail and fight the charges. He left town and now I'm losing my crib. His bitter wife knows where he is and won't help me. Advice. That's what you get.
Right.
Like, you doing stuff for these niggas in this economy? What? I understand that. Is this in Atlanta? I don't know. I understand that. I understand that the dating pool for black women is very limited because, either gay or prison.
Oh my God. And because we're one of the most undesired Allegedly, on paper, allegedly.
And even still, black women are more superior than black men anyway, based on socioeconomic status and education levels and all that good stuff.
More superior than everybody.
Pretty much. So I get it. I get that it's difficult, right? But I don't really think that there is a shortage of black men that will love and want you that aren't in this type of predicament. Right?
Right.
What part of your brain allows you to get to this space where I'm like, I'm going to put up my house for a man that is married? What part, where did you think that would be okay?
This is just an episode of they don't love themselves.
No. I wish you can allow God into your life so he can help you see the magnificence that he created within you. Because there is no need.
You sound Maddie on the edge.
There is no need.
Beloved.
Yeah. Iyanla gave me... Let me put this down.
Put that down.
Iyanla gave the most sound question to me. She said it on the show. But that shit resonates with me whenever I'm fucking up or about to do something insanely stupid, which is usually a jack date, which I I'd be like, ooh, no. Iyanla asked this lady, when did you give up on you, beloved? When did you give up on you? That is some powerful shit right there.
It is.
And I'm going to ask and implore this young lady to answer this question if she ever hears this episode. When did you give up on you? Because I think about all the time we watch Love After Lockup, right?
Yes.
And Black Mormon weave lady.
Mm-hmm.
You have 3 children. You have a pubescent daughter who is blossoming into a beautiful woman, and you're going to invite this felon. And I don't want to judge this man because I don't know him from a can of paint. And
but that's the thing, you don't know him from a can of paint.
And that was my point. I don't know him. Neither do you. You do not know what this man is capable of. Not to say that all ex-cons are people with a record.
That would be with any stranger nigga in your house.
Right.
TBH.
However, you're allowing this stranger ass man especially with all these stories with, sexual abuse, and that these things happen.
Yep.
And you have a duty to protect your children.
And you don't. You choose not to. So you put your house up.
Desperate are you,
VV,
to allow yourself to be homeless for a nigga that is married?
And is not going to leave his wife.
And forging checks, mind you, which also leads me to believe that he has you caught up in some shit,
He's a thief. He's a thief. Disgusting. I'm telling y'all, I don't steal. That's one thing I don't do.
I've been caught stealing once when I was 5. I ain't just stealing. I'm just simple as that. Well, let's just stay simple.
Don't steal. So you fucked around and lost your whole house for a nigga who's married and also forging checks. So he's choosing to do some bullshit on purpose. And you put your house up.
That you worked hard for. When, beloved, when did you give up on you?
See, this is why I can't be Iyanla. Because I'm be like, see, you deserve everything you get.
Well, that's essentially what the question is, right? Because it's it makes you allow yourself bitch, I recognize that you done gave up on yourself.
Right. I see this.
Right.
Do you see this?
Right. Do you see? How can you not? Bitch, you are allowing to be homeless.
Homeless.
Without a home. Homeless. Less of a home.
A chair is still a chair.
Yes.
Even if there's nobody sitting there.
You are allowing yourself to be homeless for someone who disrespects women and, more importantly, does not disrespect you.
And disrespects other human beings because he writes.
He's stealing from them. I don't like victim blaming, right?
There's victim blaming and then there's holding niggas accountable for they shit.
Exactly.
There's a difference.
And this is one of those times.
Yeah, like when you do stupid... Y'all, okay, see, this is one of them things, like... I understand it's 2018. We educating ourselves. We're getting woke. We're getting aware and all of that. But there comes a point when you need to stop looking at everybody like a motherfucking victim and look at them for the stupid ass decisions that they make. It's not victim blaming when somebody is willingly making stupid ass decisions. Yes, there is something else wrong in your life, but it does not mean that you should not be held accountable for making dumbass decisions as a functioning adult of society. I refuse to sit up here and coddle grown motherfuckers like that. I'm not doing that. And you are dumb. You are dumb as a box of French fries from McDonald's pre-1985.
Crack fries.
You are dumb. You are so stupid.
You are dumber than crack fries.
You are dumber than crack fries because the average bitch knows not to put her house on the market for a nigga at all, especially a nigga who is married and writes bad checks. Like, fuck out of here. I'm not falling for it. I don't feel bad. Next.
Man, that got me hot. Want to be homeless for a man. Ah! Disgusting.
How dreadful.
Oh, be homeless. I don't care. My ex thinks he's father of the year. Let me say this slowly, because this is some bullshit.
The way these people write.
My ex thinks he's father of the year. I'm struggling, and he helps with nothing. He does send money for his daughter, but not for my other 3 kids. His daughter wears Nike. My other kids are barefoot. Their fathers are in jail. How to make him give equally? Too petty. Bitch, what?
This nigga is not responsible for what you did before him.
Like I said. Didn't I say niggas are in jail?
Like, that little girl came from his balls. That is the only person he needs to be taken care of.
It would be different if y'all were still together, and then that'd be...
That's totally different.
Yeah, but you're not. That's your ex.
So, if he chooses to buy his daughter some clothes and be a good father... You shut up. I hate everybody on here today. I hate every single person who's written in. All of them are stupid. They're all like willing. I can't stand willful ignorance. And this is all willful, dumbass ignorance. These are like people who comment on the Shade Room.
Yeah.
Outside of me.
And me.
And Dustin. And a couple other people I know. But y'all know what I mean. You know the comment section is the derelicts of society.
It's like me, you, Dustin, Kid Fury that be playing in the Shade Room comment. Because I'll find myself and be like, oh, there's Kid Fury.
Play it in the comments.
Yes. Oh yeah, that one. Fuck you. Like, girl, whatever.
Bye.
It was my man's birthday, so I asked his friends to help plan a party at his favorite club. I arrive, and he's in another woman's face. I yank her wig off, and he leaves with her. Hurt, I go to another club with my friends. I got home at 2 a.m., and I see them together. She's wearing his big shirt and shoes and helping him put his stuff in the trunk of his car. I confront him. I can't take your jealousy no more. So I did hit it in your bed. He laughed, changed those sheets. Advice. I still love him.
Oh my God.
This is a lot. He was probably cheating on you anyway.
The whole time.
And old girl is wild because that's probably he was cheating with her because what bitch would Excuse me. What beautiful individual
What
that creates would just automatically just let, like, he met a bitch at a club and then all of a sudden he's packing his bag so he could stay with her.
Right, like, no.
He must be hella fine or she's hella desperate. That's like in fucking Insecure when Lawrence went. That's how you know. Oh, this only wouldn't happen to white women. When he left his wallet in the car and they paid for his groceries.
Because my black ass would just be like, if you just, I'll hold your space on the line.
Yeah.
But I cannot stand when niggas are guilty and then they still like throw an insult your way like you've been the one fucking up. You know, you out here cheating, you doing all this stuff, and then you gonna tell I can't take your jealousy no more. Are you?
Yeah.
What?
Nigga,
and then they treat you like you're crazy.
Oh, I can't stand that.
I can't.
And he fucked in your bed. He fucked a whole bitch in your bed.
You need
and
to
told
stab
you to
him.
change your
And
sheets.
actually, this is one of them. You can fight both of them, but he deserves to get fought. You can fight both of them. You can always fight both.
You can choke him with her fake titty.
Yeah, you can always fight both when the other party knows that they doing some trife life shit. That's my policy. Like, I don't believe in going after, like, as a woman, I don't believe in going after the woman if my nigga was the one fucking up. Like, he's the one who's getting ready to get this business. But if it's like, you know what you're doing, then we can go.
And bitch, you nasty ass. Oh, her coochie juice was in the. Oh, girl, I hope you burned everything to the ground and said he did it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You ready for the last one?
Yeah. Am I?
Husband asked me to get on top, and when I do, he instantly goes soft. I'm so hurt and embarrassed. What to do? All right, so here's the thing. I don't want to be intrusive. Maybe, I need to ask if you are a person of a particular carriage, because sometimes maybe like just the weight of your carriage might just. No, that is very true. That could be a thing. And maybe why does he want you to... That's just him being lazy, honestly.
Because if he knows it's not going to work, then why are you trying to still do that position?
Right. Because it doesn't sound like he has a problem getting it up when he's hitting it from the back or any other position.
Right. It's just when you're on top, so maybe that just don't work for y'all.
Right. Maybe, so it's either that with you, or maybe it's probably him and he has a really, really troublesome cardiovascular system.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's what it is. Take him to the doctor.
Take him to the doctor. Something's wrong.
Is he going to the gym? Is he eating his leafy greens?
Why does he tell him and ask him why he keeps wanting you to get on top if it don't work?
Because he's lazy.
He's lazy.
Every now and then you like to hear something from us. Nice and easy. We never ever do anything nice and easy. We always do it nice and rough. We're going to take the beginning of this song and do it nice and easy. And we're going to do the finish rough
and strong.
That's the way we do. Proud Mary.
The Blackest Show About Nothing.
And we rolling.
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 Rolling. Rolling down the river.
Listen to the story, y'all.
Rolling down the river.
Good night, everybody. We're done. No, that's really at the end of the show.
That's fine.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
This episode of Jade and Dexty was produced by Abraham Kevin Quezada.
Are we here? We're ready? Okay.
Here.
Hey, Abe.
Hey, Abraham.
It's a light episode today, so have fun.
Have fun. 6 brown chicks.
Yup. Ready?
Yep.
Oh, that's yours, by the way.
All time.
Yeah. You the newest member with the Rockefeller chain. Kristen got a shade of XD.
So he's nigga posing.
Yeah.
When Abe put that Mariah Carey clip in last week.
When
we were after we talked about the Tierra Marie situation, he put the clip. If a camera's a fader.
Oh yes. Yes. From Touch My Body.
Yo, I screamed. I hollered out. I was like, "Hey!"
That shit was funny.
I had to throw some Abe appreciation in.
Hi, I'm recording.
Oh, I know. But I'm just saying, nothing came, but I looked in the box again, and there's oils and the thing.
Oh, okay. Then maybe it did send. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Cookie, we're using the stuff where we need it right now. You're gonna have to use your chair or something. Now, please close that door and stop interrupting.
The more you keep interrupting, the longer it takes for us to record, and we're almost done.
Can I please have stool?
You cannot have it right now. You turn the light on. Stop looking at me like Children of the Corn and go close the door. You cannot have it right now. Stop. Go take your chair. Go use your chair. Go close the door. Where is your father? Nope.
Shoot out.
I wish y'all could have saw what just happened.
No, shoot out the door. I told her to get out. She would shoot. And then said shoot out.
Yeah.
And close the door. What kind of human? That is my child, man.
We have 2 more.
Okay.
With the new iPhone SE for less than $100 at Metro, you rule. It's the most affordable iPhone on the #1 brand in prepaid. So whether you're studying online or FaceTiming.
Hey, Mom.
Hi, dear. The iPhone SE has all you need. Switch to Metro and get the iPhone SE for $99.99 after rebate redemption and 6 months of service with AutoPay. Metro by T-Mobile. Rule your day. Limit 1 per account/household. Requires port and ID validation. Not valid for numbers currently on the T-Mobile network or active on Metro in past 90 days. Restrictions apply. See store for details.
Right now, switch your family to T-Mobile and get 4 lines for $25 a line with AutoPay and 5G access included on America's largest 5G network. So don't wait. Get unlimited and nationwide 5G access for the whole family for just $25 a line. Visit a T-Mobile store or T-Mobile.com today.
Plus taxes and fees. Customers may notice lower speeds and further reduction if using over 50 gigs a month due to data prioritization. Video at 480p. Unlimited while on our network. Qualifying credit and 4+ lines required. Capable device required for 5G. Coverage not available in some areas. Some uses may require certain features. See T-Mobile.com.